Part 1. The Relic of Epsilon Delta. The year was 2365, and humanity had spread its roots into the vast expanse of the cosmos. Spacefarers had become the modern-day mariners, navigating the unpredictable tides of the universe. Amidst the stars lay Epsilon Delta, a nebulous frontier where new and ancient mysteries intertwined. It was here that Captain Mira Alden, a seasoned explorer and lone wolf, found herself at the helm of the Starbound Venture, a sleek vessel equipped with cutting-edge technology and a motley crew. Mira had received a cryptic transmission, an ancient, garbled message that hinted at a forgotten relic of unimaginable power, hidden somewhere within the swirling mists of Epsilon Delta. The promise of discovery and the thirst for adventure led her to rally her crew, setting their course toward the enigmatic frontier. As the Starbound Venture sliced through the inky darkness of space, Mira gathered her crew in the briefing chamber. The light from the holographic star map danced across their faces, highlighting the determination etched into their expressions. There was Jin, the ship's brilliant engineer, whose mechanical prowess was matched only by his dry humor. Elise, the navigator, with eyes like a hawk and a mind that calculated the stars as effortlessly as breathing. And finally, there was Kieran, the enigmatic xenolinguist, whose calm demeanor belied a fierce intellect. "We've intercepted a transmission," Mira began, her voice steady and commanding. "It's a fragment of an old Earth dialect, encoding coordinates within Epsilon Delta." The message spoke of a celestial enigma, a relic from an ancient civilization that predates known history. A hush fell over the room, curiosity piqued by the promise of discovery. "The Epsilon Delta?" Elise murmured, her eyes scanning the star map. "That's uncharted territory. It's said to be a place where time and space fold upon themselves." "Exactly," Mira replied. "And that's why our mission is twofold: to uncover the relic and to map the anomalies of Epsilon Delta." Jin leaned back in his chair, a smirk playing across his lips. "Sounds like a walk in the park. Except, the park is full of wormholes and temporal rifts." Kieran, ever the pragmatist, folded his arms. "And if this relic poses a danger? We assess, adapt, and proceed with caution," Mira answered, confidence resonating in her tone. "But first we find it." With the course set, the Starbound Venture plunged deeper into the depths of Epsilon Delta, the familiar constellations fading into obscurity as the ship entered a realm of swirling gases and radiant nebulae. The beauty of the region was mesmerizing, yet underneath its ethereal veneer lay the unpredictable heart of the unknown. Their journey through the mists was not without its challenges. The ship's sensors flickered under the bombardment of electromagnetic storms, while gravitational anomalies tugged at their course with invisible hands. It was a constant battle of wits and skill, requiring Elise's astute navigation to weave through the cosmic labyrinth. Days melded into weeks, the passage of time distorted by the peculiar nature of Epsilon Delta. It was then that Kieran made a startling discovery. While analyzing the transmission data with fresh eyes, he uncovered a hidden layer within the message, a sequence of mathematical theorems that revealed coordinates, not to an artifact, but to a planetary system shrouded in quantum shadows. "These coordinates lead us to a place called Arcturus," Kieran explained, pointing to a blinking dot on the hologram. "It's a planet believed to be the cradle of an ancient species known as the Lanari." Mira's eyes sparkled with intrigue. "Arcturus. A Lanari were said to be architects of worlds, their technology unrivaled. Intrigued and armed with this new knowledge, the crew set their sights on Arcturus, eager to unravel the mysteries of the Lunari and the relic that might hold the key to untold power. But as they drew closer to the uncharted world, a shadow loomed on their horizon. The Starbound Venture soon encountered a derelict vessel, its hull a tapestry of decay and despair. The ship bore the markings of the notorious Slavers Guild, a ruthless faction known for exploiting the weak. Mira's instincts screamed caution, yet the opportunity to gather intelligence was too tempting to ignore. The crew boarded the derelict, the creaking of metal and the hiss of airlocks echoing through the vessel's empty corridors. Inside, they discovered a treasure trove of data logs, encrypted secrets waiting to be unearthed. As Jin set to work decrypting the files, Mira couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, a prickling sensation that crawled along her spine. It was then that Elise, who had stayed aboard the Starbound Venture to monitor external threats, sent an urgent transmission. "Captain, we've got company. A squadron of slaver ships just dropped out of warp. They're headed straight for us." Mira's heart pounded, adrenaline surging through her veins. "Jin, Kieran, grab what you can. We need to move, now." The crew sprinted back to their ship, the weight of the unknown pressing down on them like a suffocating shroud. As they breached the derelict's airlock, Elise's voice cut through the tension. "Captain, we're surrounded. They're demanding we surrender." Mira's mind raced, options dwindling with each passing second. "Prepare for evasive maneuvers. Jin, get us some power. Kieran, send a distress signal. We're not going down without a fight." The Starbound Venture lurched into action, its engines flaring with newfound vigor as it weaved through the hostile formation. Bolts of plasma fire streaked across the void, lighting up the darkness with blinding intensity. The ship danced through the chaos, a symphony of skill and desperation. As the battle raged around them, Kieran's distress signal pulsed through the dark, a beacon of hope amidst despair. Seconds stretched into minutes. The odds stacked against them, but just as the crew braced for the worst, their salvation arrived in the form of a colossal Alliance warship, the Valiant Dawn. The Alliance vessel tore through the slavers' ranks with ruthless efficiency, its weaponry a testament to human ingenuity and determination. As the dust settled, the Starbound Venture limped beside its savior, the crew breathing a collective sigh of relief. The captain of the Valiant Dawn, a grizzled veteran named Commander Zara Thornton, greeted them via the viewscreen. Her presence was as formidable as her ship, her eyes carrying the weight of countless battles. "Captain Alden," Commander Thornton began, her voice a steady rumble. "It seems you've poked a hornet's nest. How can we assist?" Mira met the commander's gaze with gratitude and resolve. "We're on a mission to uncover a relic on Arcturus. The slavers are after it too. We need your help to see this through." Thornton nodded, an understanding passing between the two captains. "Very well. The Alliance will lend its strength. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of Arcturus." With the Valiant Dawn as their escort, the Starbound Venture resumed its journey towards Arcturus, the weight of the unknown still looming, yet bolstered by newfound allies. The crew, though battered and weary, pressed on with renewed determination, their sights set on the mysteries that awaited them on the ancient world. And so, the wheels of fate turned ever forward, the celestial enigma drawing them into its depths, with an allure as dangerous as it was irresistible. Part 2. The Architects of Arcturus. Arcturus loomed before them, a world of verdant greens and azure blues, suspended in the cosmic dance of its star system. Its beauty held a primal allure, yet beneath the serene exterior lay an ancient heartbeat, a rhythm that resonated with the echoes of the Lunari. As the Starbound Venture descended through the planet's atmosphere, Mira marveled at the landscape unfurling beneath her. Vast oceans sparkled under the light of 3 suns, while towering mountains pierced the heavens like sentinels of old. Lush forests sprawled across the surface, their canopies whispering secrets of a forgotten age. The crew touched down on a grassy plain near one of the coordinates discovered in the transmission. The air was fresh, tinged with the scent of life and the promise of discovery. The Alliance had dispatched a contingent of explorers and scientists, eager to uncover the mysteries of this enigmatic world alongside them. Mira, Jin, Elise, and Kieran joined the expedition, their eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of the Lunari's ancient civilization. It wasn't long before the first clue emerged. Half buried in the earth, a towering monolith stood defiant against the ravages of time. Intricate patterns adorned its surface, glowing with an inner light that pulsed like a heartbeat. "This is it," Kieran breathed, awe in his voice. A Lunari structure. Their architecture was said to reflect the harmony of the universe itself. Jin approached the monolith, his fingers brushing across the symbols. "These patterns, they're a language, but unlike anything I've ever seen." As the team set to work documenting their findings, Mira's attention was drawn to the horizon, where a low hum echoed through the air. She squinted against the sun's glare and saw it. A procession of figures emerging from the forest, their silhouettes backlit by the setting suns. The figures drew closer, revealing themselves to be humanoid, yet distinctly alien. Their skin shimmered with iridescent hues, and their eyes were pools of liquid silver. They moved with a grace that was both mesmerizing and unnerving, as if the laws of physics obeyed their will. The leader of the group stepped forward, a tall figure clad in flowing robes that seemed to shift colors with every movement. They regarded Mira and her crew with an expression that conveyed wisdom and authority. Kieran stepped forward, the team's designated diplomat. He spoke in the universal language of gestures and expressions, his dedication to understanding bridging the gap between species. The alien leader, recognizing the intent, extended a hand, fingers splayed wide in a universal gesture of peace. "We are the Lunari," the alien communicated through a device attached to their wrist, translating thoughts into words, keepers of the celestial enigma. A murmur rippled through the crew at the confirmation of the Lunari's existence. Mira felt the weight of history bearing down upon them, the significance of their encounter, a tangible presence. The Lunari leader continued, their voice resonating with an ethereal cadence. "You seek the relic, the heart of our chorus. It holds the power to shape reality itself, a gift and a curse bestowed upon our kind." Mira nodded, her resolve unwavering. "We wish to understand, to learn from the past and protect the future." The Lunari leader gestured towards the horizon, where the sun-kissed peaks of a distant temple rose above the canopy. "The heart lies within the temple of resonance. But beware, for its power has drawn others who seek dominion rather than knowledge." A sense of foreboding settled over the crew as they processed the warning. The vision of slaver ships eclipsing the sun and the threat of their merciless pursuit loomed large in their minds. With the guidance of their newfound allies, the explorers embarked on the journey to the Temple of Resonance. The path wound through verdant forests and crystalline streams, the natural beauty of our chorus a stark contrast to the technological marvels hidden beneath its surface. As they ventured deeper into the heart of the planet, the air thrummed with energy, a harmonic resonance that seemed to guide their steps. The forest itself appeared to respond, shifting its boughs and clearing paths as if urging them onward. Mira felt the pull of destiny as they neared the temple. It rose from the landscape like a colossal sentinel, its spires reaching toward the stars. The structure was a masterpiece of Lanari design, its walls adorned with symbols that glowed with an inner light. The expedition paused at the temple's entrance, a sense of awe and anticipation hanging in the air. Jin, ever the pragmatist, took a deep breath before addressing the crew. "Whatever lies inside, let's remember we're here to learn, not conquer." With those words, they stepped inside the Temple of Resonance, the atmosphere shifting as the world's heartbeat grew louder in their ears. The interior was a symphony of light and sound, an orchestration of cosmic forces that defied comprehension. As they delved deeper, Mira felt the weight of the relic's power. It was as if the very fabric of reality bent to its will, a reminder of the responsibilities that accompanied such a discovery. The heart of our chorus rested at the temple's core, a crystalline structure that pulsed with vibrant energy. Its light cast prismatic shadows across the walls, painting the chamber in a kaleidoscope of colors. The crew approached with reverence, the power of the heart a tangible force that tugged at their souls. Mira extended a hand, brushing her fingers against the relic's surface. In that moment, she was engulfed in visions of worlds beyond imagination, of civilizations built and destroyed by the relic's influence. But as the visions unfolded, a shadow loomed at the periphery, a presence that threatened the harmony Mira and her crew had sought to preserve. The slavers had arrived, their greed and ambition threatening to unravel the delicate balance of our chorus. The temple's tranquility shattered as explosions rocked the chamber, the entrance collapsing under the slavers' assault. The crew spun into action, the urgency of survival overriding the awe of discovery. Mira rallied her team, their resolve unyielding in the face of adversity. "We can't let them take the heart. Protect it at all costs." With the Lanari at their side, the explorers engaged the slavers in a desperate battle, each side vying for control over the relics. Part 3. Echoes of Harmony. The battle for the heart of our chorus raged on, a cacophony of chaos resonating through the hallowed halls of the Temple of Resonance. Mira and her crew, alongside their Lanari allies, fought with a determination driven by the knowledge that the relic's power must not fall into the hands of those who would exploit it. As plasma bolts illuminated the chamber, Mira found herself locked in a fierce duel with the slaver captain, a brutish figure clad in scarred armor. Their weapons clashed, sparks flying as Mira parried each blow with precision and agility. The captain's eyes burned with greed, a dangerous determination that mirrored the chaos he sought to unleash. In the midst of the conflict, Jin worked feverishly with the Lanari to seal the chamber's entrance, attempting to stave off the slaver reinforcements. His fingers danced across the alien controls, the ancient technology responding to his touch with an almost sentient awareness. Kiran, meanwhile, tapped into the relic's power, his mind attuned to the frequencies of the heart. He sought to harmonize with its energy, using its latent strength to amplify the Lanari's protective barriers, creating a shimmering shield that deflected the slavers' advances. Elise, stationed at a vantage point, provided covering fire, her sharp eyes trained on potential threats. Her steady aim kept the slavers at bay, buying precious time for Mira and the others. Despite the intensity of the battle, there was a surreal beauty in the way the heart's energy danced through the air. painting the combatants in hues of blue and gold. The relic's glow seemed to infuse the atmosphere with a sense of purpose, a reminder that their struggle was not merely about possession, but preservation. As the tide of battle reached its zenith, a sudden shift in the air heralded a new presence. Through the chaos, a figure emerged from the shadows, a Lanari elder, their robes a tapestry of cosmic patterns. Their arrival brought a momentary calm to the storm, the elder's aura commanding respect and awe. "Peace, children of the stars," the elder's voice resonated, their words transcending the clamor of conflict. "The heart is not a weapon. It is a beacon of unity, a bridge between worlds." The elder's presence seemed to change the very essence of the chamber, the energy of the heart responding to their call. The relic's light pulsed in harmony with the elder's words, a symphony of understanding that transcended language. Mira seized the moment, her voice carrying the weight of truth and conviction. "We seek not to wield its power, but to understand it, to protect what the Lanari have safeguarded for millennia." The slaver captain hesitated, the greed in his eyes momentarily eclipsed by doubt. The elder stepped forward, extending a hand toward the captain, their expression one of empathy and wisdom. "The heart reveals the truth within us," the elder continued. "It reflects our intentions, our desires. To seek dominion is to invite ruin." The captain faltered, the weight of the elder's words sinking in. The relic's light shimmered around him, casting his own reflections back in kaleidoscopic clarity. In that moment, the allure of power was laid bare, its consequences stark and undeniable. The elder's presence was a balm upon the battle, their authority undeniable. Slowly, as if awakening from a trance, the slaver forces lowered their weapons, the conflict ebbing like a receding tide. With the threat neutralized, the elder turned to Mira, their eyes a mirror of the cosmos. "You have sought understanding over conquest, and in doing so, you have shown the strength of unity." As the crew gathered around the elder, a sense of peace settled upon the chamber. The Lanari guided the explorers in reverent silence, their combined efforts weaving new understanding and bonds of trust. The heart's light bathed them in warmth, an affirmation of the harmony they had achieved. Outside the temple, the landscape of our chorus teemed with life anew. The forest, once witness to the clash of wills, now thrummed with the songs of creatures unseen. The air was alive with possibilities, a testament to the equilibrium restored. The elder led the crew to a hidden chamber within the temple, where a repository of Lanari knowledge awaited. It was a library of light, each fragment a piece of the cosmic puzzle the Lanari had spent eons deciphering. The crew marveled at the wealth of information, the potential it held for understanding the universe and their place within it. As they delved into the knowledge before them, Mira felt a sense of belonging, a connection to the stars that went beyond the mere act of exploration. Their journey had brought them to the brink of untold discovery, yet in finding the heart of our chorus, they had uncovered something even more precious, the unity of purpose and the strength that lay in collaboration. The elder, their task complete, bid the crew farewell, their presence a lingering warmth that permeated the temple. "The heart will guide you as it has guided us. Go forth with the wisdom you have gained." With the relic safeguarded and the balance restored, Mira and her crew departed our chorus, their hearts brimming with new understanding. The alliance with the Lanari had forged a bridge between their worlds, a harmony that resonated across the stars. As the Starbound Venture ascended into the cosmos, the crew paused to take in the view, the planet of our chorus, a shimmering jewel upon the cosmic tapestry. It was a sight that spoke of possibilities and the wonders yet to be discovered. Their journey had taken unexpected turns, revealing truths and forging connections that transcended the boundaries of space and time. And as the stars beckoned them onward, Mira knew that their adventure was far from over. The Starbound Venture slipped into the vastness, a beacon of unity among the stars, its crew united by purpose and the celestial enigma that had drawn them together. The universe stretched before them, its mysteries waiting to be unveiled, and with newfound allies and understanding, they ventured forth to seek the unknown. Art 4. A New Dawn. The Starbound Venture, guided by the stars and driven by a shared purpose, sailed through the cosmic sea towards the edge of known space. The journey had transformed them, each member of the crew enriched by the discoveries they had made and the bonds they had forged. Yet the universe, vast and mysterious, held more wonders yet to be revealed. Their next destination lay in the fringes of the uncharted expanse, a sector rumored to hold remnants of civilizations long vanished. The crew's curiosity was piqued by tales of a star system where the laws of physics danced to an unfamiliar tune, where time and space wove intricate patterns that defied comprehension. As they approached the system, Elise navigated the Starbound Venture with precision, her eyes dancing across the holographic readouts that displayed the peculiar anomalies ahead. The ship glided into the system, its sensors probing the mysteries that lay beyond. Jin, ever eager to unravel the secrets of the universe, pored over the data streaming in. "I've never seen readings like this," he remarked, his voice a mixture of disbelief and fascination. "The gravitational fields here are erratic, yet there's a strange coherence to them." Kieran, intrigued by the possibilities, delved into the archives, seeking any whispers of knowledge that might shed light on the phenomena. "There are legends of places where reality bends, where the boundaries between dimensions blur," he mused, his gaze distant as he pondered the implications. Mira gathered the crew in the observation deck, the panorama of stars stretching before them a reminder of the infinite canvas upon which their adventures played out. "We've come this far by embracing the unknown," she said, her voice steady and full of promise. "Whatever awaits us here, we face it together." The ship continued its approach, the unusual gravitational forces guiding them toward a planet that shimmered like a mirage against the backdrop of space. Its surface was a tapestry of colors, shifting and morphing as if painted by the hand of the cosmos itself. As the crew descended through the atmosphere, they were greeted by a landscape that defied earthly comparisons. Mountains of liquid crystal refracted light into a spectrum of unimaginable colors, while rivers of luminescent energy coursed through valleys carved by the passage of time. The atmosphere was alive with a harmonious resonance, a melody that seemed to echo the heartbeat of the planet itself. Mira closed her eyes, letting the symphony of sound wash over her, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. Their landing site was a plateau overlooking a lake of swirling light, its surface a reflection of the cosmos above. The air hummed with energy, a tangible force that hinted at the planet's secrets. As the crew disembarked, they were greeted by a being unlike any they had encountered before. The entity appeared as an ethereal silhouette, its form shifting between states of matter, a being of pure energy interwoven with the fabric of the planet. The entity communicated not through words, but through a resonance that resonated within the mind and soul. It conveyed a sense of welcome and curiosity, its intent clear despite the lack of spoken language. Mira, accustomed to bridging gaps between worlds, stepped forward, her heart open to the possibility of understanding. "We are explorers, seekers of knowledge and unity," she conveyed through thought and gesture, her sincerity resonating with the entity's presence. The entity responded with a cascade of images and emotions, sharing fragments of the planet's history, a civilization that once thrived in harmony with the forces of the cosmos, now reduced to echoes in the crystalline mountains and flowing rivers of light. As the crew absorbed the entity's message, they realized that the planet itself was a repository of knowledge, a living library that held the wisdom of a people who had transcended the boundaries of space and time. In the days that followed, the crew immersed themselves in the planet's wonders, guided by their ethereal host. They explored crystalline caverns where ancient scripts glowed with the light of understanding, and ascended peaks that offered vistas of otherworldly beauty. Through their interactions with the entity and the planet, the crew learned of technologies that harnessed the very essence of the universe. Devices that could manipulate the flow of time, resonate with the energies of stars, and bridge the gaps between dimensions. Yet with each revelation came a reminder of responsibility. The entity imparted the knowledge that their once great civilization had fallen not through external threat, but by the corruption of ambition and the misuse of their gifts. Mira and her crew, mindful of the lessons of the past, vowed to carry forward the wisdom they had gained. They pledged to use the knowledge bestowed upon them to foster unity and understanding, to protect the delicate balance of the cosmos. As their time on the planet drew to a close, the crew gathered for a final moment of reflection. The entity, sensing their departure, conveyed a sense of gratitude and farewell, a promise that their connection would remain, transcending the boundaries of space. With hearts full of gratitude and minds brimming with newfound understanding, the crew returned to the Starbound Venture. As they ascended into the cosmos, the planet below shimmered with a brilliance that echoed the unity they had shared. The journey had enriched them, the mysteries of the universe unveiling themselves in ways they could never have imagined. And as the stars beckoned them onward, Mira and her crew knew that their exploration of the cosmos had only just begun. The Starbound Venture sailed into the unknown, its crew united by purpose and the harmony discovered on a distant world. The universe, vast and filled with enigma, awaited their continued journey, a tapestry of wonder and possibility, woven by the hands of explorers who dared to seek, to learn, and to strive for unity among the stars. Part 5. The Whispering Winds of Alaris. After their enlightening journey through the radiant landscapes of the uncharted expanse, the Starbound Venture and its crew found themselves drifting towards a new destination, the Alaris system. Known among cosmographers as the realm of whispering winds, Alaris was a system that danced to the breath of ancient stellar forces, its planets cradled by the ethereal currents of the cosmos. As they neared the system, Elise's voice pierced the tranquil hum of the ship's engines. "We're approaching Alaris, Captain. The gravitational patterns here are unusual." Mira leaned over the holographic display, where swirling vortices of light and shadow played across the planetarium. Unusual seemed to be an understatement. The system was alive, its planets orbiting in a harmonious yet unpredictable ballet that defied conventional astrophysics. The heart of the system was Alaris Prime, a lush planet cloaked in auroras and gossamer clouds, Its atmosphere shimmered with the hues of dawn, a perpetual canvas of colors, shifting under the influence of the whispering winds that lent the system its name. Intrigued by the planet's mysteries, Mira decided it was an ideal place for exploration. As the Starbound Venture descended through the atmosphere, the crew witnessed the breathtaking beauty of Alaris Prime unfold below them. Verdant forests extended like emerald seas, their canopies adorned with vibrant blossoms that swayed in response to the wind's gentle caress. Mira's crew disembarked on a vast plateau, overlooking a valley where crystalline structures rose like natural cathedrals. The light played off their surfaces, casting rainbows in the air, a testament to the planet's unique interaction with light and wind. As the crew set up their equipment, Jin marveled at the readings. The winds here are composed of particles I've never seen before. It's as if the air itself is a conduit for some kind of cosmic resonance. Kieran, ever curious, was already diving into the archives, searching for any myth or legend associated with Alaris. There are stories of the Alarian whispers, he shared. They say the winds carry voices, echoes of the past, and perhaps messages from other worlds. Mira, inspired by the possibilities, led the team deeper into the valley, drawn by an inexplicable pull. The path wound through towering trees and crystalline groves, the air alive with a melody that played just beyond the threshold of hearing. In the heart of the valley, they discovered a remarkable phenomenon, an immense structure of intertwined vines and crystal, forming a natural amphitheater. The arrangement was impossibly intricate, as if crafted by an unseen hand to harness the wind's symphony. As they entered the amphitheater, the whispering winds swirled around them, carrying with them the sounds of forgotten ages. Mira felt a tug at her senses, a resonance that felt both alien and familiar. It was as if the planet itself was reaching out, inviting them to listen, to understand. The crew took their places within the amphitheater, each attuned to the planet's unique rhythm. The winds intensified, weaving through the crystal structure, producing a hauntingly beautiful melody. It was a language of sound and sensation, a tapestry of the cosmos rendered in auditory form. Mira closed her eyes, allowing the music to wash over her, feeling it resonate in her very bones. Memories of their journeys, their triumphs, and their struggles surfaced in her mind, interwoven with visions of distant stars and ancient civilizations. As the melody reached its crescendo, a new presence made itself known. Emerging from the shadows of the amphitheater was an Alarian elder, their form a blend of plant and stone, a living embodiment of the planet's harmony. The elder's eyes glimmered with wisdom and empathy, their presence a calming force amidst the whirlwind of sensations. The Alarian elder approached, extending a hand to Mira, their voice a gentle breeze that caressed her mind. "Welcome, travelers. You have heard the whispers of our world. What do you seek?" Mira, guided by instinct and honesty, spoke her heart. "We seek to understand the universe, to connect with those who dwell among the stars. Your world is a symphony of life and resonance, and we wish to learn from it." The elder nodded, a serene smile gracing their features. "Alaris is a keeper of memories, a bridge between what was and what could be. The winds carry echoes from the fabric of time, sharing wisdom with those who listen." The elder gestured towards the amphitheater, where the winds continued to hum their cosmic tune. "This place is a convergence of worlds, where the boundaries blur and the tapestry of existence is woven anew." Mira felt a profound sense of gratitude as the elder's words resonated within her. The journey had led them to a place of learning, where the universe's secrets whispered on the breeze, inviting them to explore, to question, and to grow. The days that followed were a blend of exploration and enlightenment. The crew delved into the mysteries of Ilaris Prime, guided by the Elder's wisdom and the wind's whispers. They discovered ancient relics that told stories of civilizations long gone. Their knowledge preserved in the crystalline structures that adorned the landscape. Kieran, deeply attuned to the wind's messages, uncovered fragments of cosmic lore, tales of star-born travelers and celestial architects who had shaped the very fabric of the cosmos. Jin, captivated by the unique properties of the Ilarian crystals, devised ways to harness their potential, envisioning technologies that could resonate with the stars themselves. Elise, inspired by the planet's harmony, charted new paths through the cosmos, her navigation guided by the wind's patterns. Each member of the crew grew in understanding, their connection to the universe deepening with every discovery. As the time came to depart, the Ilarian Elder bestowed upon them a gift, a small crystalline sphere that shimmered with the colors of the planet's winds. It was a token of their shared journey, a reminder of the harmony they had found in the echoes of Ilaris. With hearts full of gratitude and minds opened to the universe's melodies, the crew bid farewell to Ilaris Prime. As the Starbound Venture ascended into the stars, the whispering winds carried their promise to return, to continue the journey of discovery and unity among the stars. Their voyage had revealed a truth, that the universe was a tapestry of interconnected worlds, each singing its own song. And as Mira and her crew ventured forth, they knew that their story was but one note in the grand symphony of existence. The Starbound Venture sailed once more into the unknown, its crew guided by the winds of Ilaris and the harmony they had found in the cosmos. The stars awaited them, a canvas of wonder and possibility, woven by the hands of explorers who dared to listen, to learn, and to seek unity among the infinite expanse. Part 6. The Veil of Empyrean. Guided by the whispers of Ilaris, the Starbound Venture charted a course deeper into the cosmic tapestry, drawn towards a region known as the Empyrean Veil. It was a mystical expanse, shrouded in legend and painted with the light of countless stars that pulsed like beacons in the night. The Veil was a realm where reality shimmered like a mirage, its ethereal beauty concealing secrets lost to time. Few who ventured there returned unchanged, and tales spoke of celestial phenomena that defied explanation. Mira and her crew, ever seekers of the unknown, were drawn to its enigmatic allure. As they approached the veil, Elise marveled at the shimmering curtain of light that enveloped the region. "It's like nothing I've ever seen. The veil seems alive, shifting and flowing with the current of the universe." Jin, his curiosity piqued, analyzed the data streaming from the ship's sensors. The energy readings are off the charts. It's as if the very fabric of space is resonating with an unseen force. Kieran, attuned to the mysteries of the cosmos, pondered the possibilities. There are legends of the Empyrean Veil being a bridge between dimensions, a place where the boundaries of reality blur. Mira gathered her crew, their anticipation palpable as they prepared to cross the threshold into the veil. "Let's tread carefully. This is uncharted territory, but we've faced the unknown before. Trust in our instincts and each other." With a nod of agreement, the crew braced themselves as the Starbound Venture entered the veil. The transition was like stepping into a dream. Colors danced in the air, and the ship seemed to glide through a sea of stars that shimmered like liquid silver. Within the veil, time seemed to flow at its own pace, each moment a delicate balance between reality and illusion. the crew found themselves surrounded by celestial phenomena that defied understanding, swirling nebulae that sang with the voices of distant quasars, and constellations that shifted and reformed like living murals. In the midst of this cosmic ballet, a new presence emerged, a flotilla of otherworldly vessels, their hulls aglow with luminescent patterns, drifted alongside the Starbound Venture. Each ship was unique, yet they moved in perfect harmony, a testament to the unity that bound them. The leader of the flotilla, a being of radiant energy cloaked in a flowing garment of stardust, appeared on the view screen. Their appearance was both breathtaking and humbling, a living embodiment of the Veil's mysteries. "We are the Celestials," the being's voice resonated through the ship, a melody that transcended language. "Seekers of knowledge, travelers of the Veil, you are welcome among us, for you too are seekers of the unknown." Mira, inspired by their shared purpose, extended a hand in greeting. "We are honored to meet you. We seek to learn, to understand the Veil and the universe it guards." The celestial leader's eyes glimmered with understanding. "You are drawn to the heart of the Veil, to the confluence, a nexus where realities converge and the secrets of creation are woven anew." With the guidance of their celestial allies, the crew ventured deeper into the Veil, their path illuminated by the shared light of stars and wisdom. The journey was a symphony of discovery, each moment a note in the greater harmony of the cosmos. As they approached the confluence, they beheld a sight that defied imagination. It was a cosmic tapestry, an intersection of realities, where the light of countless stars coalesced into a singular brilliance. Nebulae swirled in vibrant hues, forming patterns that seemed to shift and dance to a rhythm only the universe could hear. The confluence was a place of profound stillness and motion, a realm where time folded upon itself in elegant symmetries. The crew felt a sense of awe and connection, a reminder that their existence was but one thread in the greater weave of the universe. In this place of convergence, the Celestials shared their knowledge of dimensions yet unexplored, of phenomena that defied the constraints of common understanding. The crew absorbed the wisdom with reverence, their minds expanding with possibilities that transcended the physical realm. The celestial leader, attuned to the thoughts and feelings of their visitors, conveyed a message of unity and purpose. The Veil is a bridge between worlds, a guardian of knowledge and understanding, but it's also a reminder that the universe thrives on balance, and that harmony can be achieved only through respect and empathy. Mira, touched by the Celestials' wisdom, vowed to uphold their teachings. "We will carry this knowledge with us, to share and protect the harmony of the cosmos." As their time in the confluence drew to a close, the Celestials bestowed upon the crew a gift, a prism of light, a fragment of the Veil's brilliance that resonated with the melody of the stars. It was a token of their shared journey, a symbol of the unity that transcended boundaries. Returning to the Starbound Venture, the crew felt a renewed sense of purpose and wonder. The Veil had revealed its secrets, and in doing so, had enriched their understanding of the universe and their place within it. As they journeyed beyond the Veil, Mira and her crew knew that their exploration of the cosmos would continue. Guided by the light of the stars, and the harmony discovered among the Celestials, the universe beckoned them onward, its mysteries waiting to be unveiled by those who dared to seek, to learn, and to unite. The Starbound Venture sailed once more into the boundless expanse, its crew united by the lessons of the Veil and the endless possibilities of the stars. The journey was far from over, and with each new discovery, they drew closer to the heart of existence, where the fabric of reality and dreams intertwined in a dance as ancient as time itself. Part 7. The Harmonium of Solara. As the Starbound Venture drifted away from the Empyrean Veil, the vastness of space stretched before it, inviting the crew to follow the unseen paths of destiny. Each member of the crew carried within them the wisdom of the Celestials, their hearts and minds open to the wonders that awaited them. Their next journey led them to Solara, a star system renowned for its radiant beauty and the extraordinary phenomenon known as the harmonium. The system was named for its central sun, a brilliant white star whose light bathed its planets in a spectrum of colors, each world glowing with an inner luminescence. Solara was home to the Harmony, a civilization known for their art and music, whose creations were said to capture the essence of the universe itself. The harmonium, a cosmic symphony, created by the interplay of celestial bodies and harmonic resonance, was their greatest masterpiece. As the Starbound Venture entered the Solara system, the crew was greeted by an awe-inspiring sight. The planets, each a gem in the crown of their star, moved in intricate orbits that created waves of sound and light. The very fabric of space seemed to pulse with music, the harmonium a living symphony that resonated through the cosmos. The crew was welcomed by the Harmony, ethereal beings whose appearance mirrored the beauty of their world. They were clad in garments woven from starlight, their voices a melodic chorus that transcended language. The Harmony leader, an elder whose presence was a calming force, greeted Mira and her crew. "Welcome, travelers. You have come to witness the harmonium, the song of our worlds. It is an expression of unity, a testament to the harmony that binds the cosmos." Mira, inspired by the beauty and serenity of Solara, felt a deep connection to their hosts. "We are honored to be here, to learn from the harmonium and the wisdom of the Harmony." Guided by the Harmony, the crew embarked on a journey through the Solara system, each planet offering a unique facet of the harmonium's melody. They traversed crystalline landscapes where symphonies of color played upon the air, and ascended mountains where the wind sang with the voices of the stars. Jin was captivated by the technology of the Harmony, devices that transformed light and sound into tangible forms. He marveled at instruments that could shape the vibrations of space itself, creating patterns that resonated with the harmonics of the universe. Kiran, ever curious, delved into the lore of the harmonium, unraveling the stories woven into its notes. "The harmonium is not just music," he observed. "It's a language, a means of communication that transcends the boundaries of time and space." The crew was invited to the grand amphitheater of Solara, a place where the harmonium reached its zenith. It was a structure of breathtaking beauty, its design a blend of celestial architecture and natural wonder. The amphitheater floated amidst the sea of stars, its foundations anchored by the gravitational harmonics of the system. As the crew took their places, the performance began. The harmonium unfolded before them, a cosmic dance of light and sound that defied description. The planets moved in perfect synchrony, their orbits creating symphonies that echoed through the amphitheater. The air was alive with melody, each note a thread in the tapestry of creation. The experience was transformative. Mira felt the boundaries of self and universe dissolve, the music weaving her consciousness into the greater harmony of existence. It was a reminder that she, like all beings, was part of something vast and beautiful, a single note in the grand composition of the cosmos. The Harmony elder, sensing the crew's awe, conveyed their understanding. "The harmonium is our gift to the universe. It is a reflection of our unity, a reminder that all life is connected through the resonance of existence." As the performance reached its crescendo, the crew felt a profound sense of peace and unity. The harmonium had revealed to them the interconnectedness of all things, a truth that resonated with the wisdom they had gathered on their journeys. Before departing Solara, the Harmony bestowed upon the crew a token of their encounter, a crystal orb that shimmered with the colors of the harmonium. It was a symbol of their shared experience, a reminder of the harmony they had found among the stars. With hearts full of gratitude and minds attuned to the resonance of the universe, the crew bid farewell to Solara. Their journey had deepened their understanding of the cosmos, each discovery a step towards greater unity and knowledge. As the Starbound Venture sailed into the vastness of space, the crew felt the harmonium's echoes within them, a melody that guided their way. The universe awaited, a canvas of endless possibilities woven by the explorers, who dared to seek, to learn, and to harmonize with the stars. The Starbound Venture continued its voyage through the cosmos, its crew united by the lessons of Solara and the harmonious symphony of existence. Their journey was far from over, and with each new discovery, they drew closer to the heart of the universe, where the music of the stars played on in eternal harmony. Part 8. The Luminaries of Nyx. Having been enriched by the transcendent chords of the harmonium, the Starbound Venture drifted gracefully across the cosmic lattice toward a system shrouded in mystery, the Nyx cluster. Here, nestled among maelstroms of nebulous stardust and pulsating quasars, lay Nyx, a planet veiled in perpetual twilight. Legends spoke of its inhabitants, the Luminaries, beings believed to possess an ancient understanding of light and shadow, perception and reality. As the Venture approached the planet, an intricate mosaic of shadows danced across its surface, illuminated by the faint glow of bioluminescent flora. Mira felt a strange pull, a call to explore the realms where light and darkness intertwined as one. Their descent was a gentle embrace by the planet's atmosphere, the horizon a seamless blend of indigo skies and glowing forests. As they landed in a meadow where luminescence caressed every blade of grass, the crew was welcomed by the Luminaries. Elegant and ethereal, these beings appeared as silhouettes woven from starlight and shadow, their forms shifting like whispers in the night. The leader among them, a luminary elder named Aloria, approached with a grace that seemed to defy gravity. Her eyes held the wisdom of countless celestial cycles, and her presence was a gentle force that imbued the air with tranquility. "Welcome, seekers of the stars," Aloria spoke, her voice a gentle lilt that resonated within the soul. "You have come to Nyx, the realm where light and shadow dance in eternal harmony. What do you seek within this twilight sanctuary?" Mira, moved by the serene beauty around her, replied, "We seek understanding, to witness and learn from the balance you maintain between light and shadow." Aloria nodded, her form flickering gently in the twilight. "Very well. Walk with us, and we shall show you the truth that lies within the veil of Nyx." Guided by the Luminaries, the crew journeyed through bioluminescent forests, where trees shimmered with the glow of countless constellations. The paths unfurled like rivers of light, winding through landscapes that shifted seamlessly between dark and light, revealing the hidden intricacies of the world. Kieran, ever attuned to stories and lore, asked, "What is the secret of this balance, where light and shadow coalesce without conflict?" Aloria paused beneath a canopy of shimmering leaves. "On Nyx, we embrace the duality of existence. Light and shadow are but facets of the same gem. Each defines the other, giving rise to form and meaning. It's a reflection of the universe itself, a dance of opposing forces in perfect harmony." As they traveled, the crew encountered extraordinary phenomena, creatures of pure shadow that moved like specters, coexisting in harmony with luminous beings that radiated warmth and light. It was a realm where the boundaries of perception blurred, inviting introspection and understanding. Jin was captivated by the technology of the Luminaries, devices that manipulated the interplay of light and shadow to create illusions and forms. With their help, he explored the potential of harnessing these devices to reveal unseen dimensions and patterns within the universe. Elise found guidance in the luminary's art of navigation, a method that employed the shifting patterns of shadow as a map through the stars. It was a testament to the unity of vision and intuition, guiding explorers through the unknown with the light of understanding. The journey culminated in the Templum Umbralis, an ancient sanctuary where the luminaries gathered to celebrate the convergence of light and shadow. As they joined hands with the luminaries, a vision unfolded before them, a tapestry of existence woven from the threads of light and shadow, revealing the interconnectedness of all things. In that moment, Mira and her crew experienced an awakening. They glimpsed the universality of balance, understanding that every shadow bore the promise of light, and within light lay the potential for shadow. It was a revelation that transcended knowledge, touching the very essence of being. As the ritual concluded, Aloria approached Mira, offering a gift, a crystal prism that encapsulated the essence of Nyx. May this remind you of the balance that sustains all things. Embrace both light and shadow, and find your way among the stars. With heartfelt gratitude, the crew departed Nyx, their spirits enriched by the wisdom of the luminaries. The planet of twilight receded into the tapestry of the cosmos. Yet its lessons resonated deeply within each of them. The Starbound Venture ventured onward into the vast expanse, its crew united by the harmony discovered in the interplay of light and shadow. Their journey continued, guided by the light of understanding and the shadows of wisdom, as they sought to explore and embrace the infinite dimensions of the universe. The universe remained a canvas of wonder and mystery, woven by celestial hands that shaped the dance of existence. And as the crew sailed among the stars, they carried with them the knowledge that within every shadow lay the promise of light, a testament to the eternal balance that governed all things. Part 9. The Celestial Garden of Thalassa. From the luminous vales of Nyx to their next destination, the crew of the Starbound Venture felt the gravitational pull of an ancient call, a beckoning from Thalassa, a planet tucked within the gentle arms of the oceanic Corellis system. Known as the Celestial Garden, Thalassa was revered across the galaxy for its living waters and the mysterious guardians who tended to its sacred depths. As they approached, the planet glistened like an azure jewel, its vast oceans reflecting the light of its twin suns. The water's surface shimmered with iridescent hues, creating a breathtaking spectacle that blurred the line between sky and sea. Mira felt a serene anticipation as they descended toward the planet. The ship's landing was greeted by a gentle embrace of mist and salt-tinged air, the scent of ocean and life mingling in an intoxicating blend. The crew disembarked at a pristine cove, where the sands were fine as stardust, and the waters sang with the whispers of the cosmos. Awaiting them were the Thalassans, the graceful custodians of this oceanic world. Their forms were fluid and ever-changing, a mesmerizing blend of humanoid and aquatic features that seemed to flow with the currents. Their eyes were like deep pools, reflecting the wisdom of the sea. Leading them was Marina, a Thalassan elder whose presence was both calming and commanding, like the tide itself. Her voice was a gentle wave, imbued with the rhythm of the ocean. Welcome, voyagers of the stars. You have come to Thalassa, where the waters hold the secrets of creation. What do you seek within our ocean's embrace? Mira, captivated by the planet's beauty, replied, We seek to understand the harmony of your world, to learn from the life that thrives within your celestial garden. Marina smiled, a ripple of light dancing across her features. Then come, immerse yourselves in the waters of Thalassa, where the currents weave tales of time and transformation. The crew was guided to the shoreline, where the waters lapped at their feet with a welcoming touch. As they waded into the shallows, They experienced a sensation of weightlessness, the ocean buoying them with a gentle, unseen force. Beneath the surface, the world transformed into a realm of vibrant life and color. Schools of luminescent fish flitted through coral gardens that flourished in a kaleidoscope of shapes and hues. The currents carried songs of ancient beings, whose echoes resonated through the crystal-clear depths. Kieran, immersed in the wonder around him, marveled at the symphony of life. It's as if the ocean is alive, each movement a note in nature's grand composition. Fascinated by the harmony of the ecosystem, studied the interplay between the thalassans and their environment. The technology here is symbiotic, sustainable, he noted, observing how the thalassans harnessed the ocean's energy in perfect balance. The journey led them to the heart of Thalassa, a hidden lagoon where the waters glowed with a celestial light. It was a sanctuary where the planet's energy converged, a cradle of creation where the mysteries of life were woven into the fabric of existence. In this sacred place, the crew witnessed the thalassans engaging in a ritual of renewal, a dance of movement and song that celebrated the cyclical nature of life. Marina explained, "Our oceans are cradles of life, ever-changing yet eternal. We honor the cycle of growth and decay, for in every ending lies a beginning." The crew participated in the ritual, feeling the connection between themselves and the ever-present ocean, learning to flow with its rhythms, rather than resist them. It was an epiphany that resonated deeply within them, a reminder that harmony was found, not in control, but in acceptance. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of gold and sapphire, the thalassans gathered to bestow a token of their shared journey, a pearl of extraordinary luminescence, forged in the depths of the ocean. It shimmered with the light of stars and the wisdom of the deep. "Carry this with you," Marina said, her voice a gentle tide, a reminder that life, like the ocean, is vast and mysterious, yet bound by the currents of connection and unity. With hearts enriched by the lessons of Thalassa, the crew returned to the Starbound Venture. They felt a profound gratitude for the planet's teachings, a deeper understanding of their place within the universe's intricate web. The ship ascended into the starlit expanse, the ocean's song a lingering echo within their souls. The celestial garden faded into the vastness, yet its wisdom and peace remained with them, guiding their journey among the stars. The Starbound Venture continued its voyage, its crew bonded by the harmony discovered in Thalassa's embrace. They sailed onward, seekers of truth and connection, inspired by the ocean's endless dance and the infinite possibilities of the universe. Their journey was a testament to the beauty and mystery of creation, a reminder that every world, every being, thrived within the sacred cycle of life. And as they ventured forth into the cosmos, they carried the knowledge that, like the ocean, they too were part of a greater whole, an endless sea of stars and potential. Part 10. The Enclave of Elderglow. Guided by the wisdom gleaned from Thalassa's oceans, the Starbound Venture set its course for the fabled Enclave of Elderglow, a place whispered about in the annals of cosmic exploration. Nestled within the heart of the Nebula of Reverie, the Enclave was said to be a sanctuary of ancient knowledge and the custodians of time's forgotten stories. The Nebula of Reverie unfolded before them, a vast tapestry of swirling colors and ethereal light, where stars were born in the cradle of cosmic dust. As the ship navigated through the nebula's luminescent tendrils, the crew marveled at the celestial artistry that transformed the void into a living canvas. Within the heart of the nebula lay an Elderglow, an orbiting sanctuary, of crystalline structures that glowed with an inner light, as if illuminated by the memories of ages past. The enclave was a cluster of interconnected spheres, each one a repository of knowledge and history, suspended in a graceful ballet around a golden sun. Mira felt a sense of profound reverence as they approached, the enclave's presence a reminder of the universe's vast age and wisdom. Upon docking, they were greeted by the Elderglow archivists, beings of serene countenance and flowing robes woven from the threads of time itself. Their faces were lined with the gentle passage of aeons, their eyes sparkling with the light of countless stars. Leading them was Archiver Talon, an elder with a voice that resonated like the chiming of distant bells. Welcome, seekers of wisdom. You have come to Elderglow, where the stories of the universe are kept within the luminal archives. What do you wish to learn from the chronicles of time? Mira, inspired by the enclave's serene beauty, spoke with humility. We seek to understand the stories that bind the universe, to learn from the past and guide our path toward the future. Talon nodded, a slow, deliberate gesture that conveyed understanding. Very well. Walk with me, and I shall show you the luminal archives, a place where time's tapestry is woven with the light of knowledge. Guided by the archivists, the crew traversed the corridors of Elderglow, where crystalline walls glowed with the luminescence of captured memories. The air was filled with a gentle hum, the resonance of histories waiting to be revealed. Within the luminal archives, they encountered a myriad of holographic displays suspended in the air like constellations. Each projection was a fragment of time, a glimpse into the lives and worlds that had shaped the cosmos. Kieran was captivated by the stories of civilizations long vanished, their rise and fall etched into the fabric of space. Each tale is a thread in the universe's grand tapestry, he observed, his voice filled with awe. Together, they form the narrative of existence. Jin delved into the technological wonders of the enclave, marveling at the devices that allowed for the recording and retrieval of cosmic histories. The archivists have crafted a living memory, preserving the essence of what once was, he noted, his curiosity piqued by the possibilities. The journey led them to the chambers of reflection, where the archivists engaged in meditative contemplation of the past. Here, they shared their insights with the crew, illuminating the lessons learned from epics of triumph and tragedy. Talon, attuned to the ebb and flow of knowledge, spoke of the importance of synthesis. To understand the future, one must first embrace the past. Knowledge is the compass that guides us through the uncharted seas of time. Inspired by the wisdom of the archivists, the crew engaged in their own reflections, contemplating the interconnectedness of their experiences and the paths that had led them to this sanctuary of knowledge. As a token of their encounter, the archivists presented the crew with a temporal crystal, a fragment of time that encapsulated the essence of the luminal archives. It shimmered with the light of 1,000 stories, a reminder that every moment was part of an unending continuum. Carry this with you, Talon said, his voice a gentle benediction. May the wisdom of Elderglow illuminate your journey, guiding you toward the horizon of your possibilities. With hearts full of gratitude and minds enriched by the stories of the universe, the crew bid farewell to the enclave of Elderglow. The nebula's embrace receded into the distance, yet its light continued to guide their path among the stars. The Starbound Venture sailed onward, its crew united by the wisdom discovered within the chronicles of Elderglow. They ventured forth, explorers of time and space, inspired by the narratives that wove the universe together. Their journey was an odyssey of discovery, a testament to the enduring power of stories and the light of knowledge that illuminated the cosmos. And as they sailed into the infinite expanse, they carried the understanding that every story, every world, was a vital part of the universal tapestry, bound by the threads of time and the promise of tomorrow. Art 11. The Resonance of the Starseed Sanctuary. The Starbound Venture, enriched by the wisdom of the Elder Glow Enclave, traveled through the cosmic tapestry towards an enigmatic location known as the Starseed Sanctuary. This mysterious realm, cradled within the heart of the Celestial Gardens Nebula, was said to be the birthplace of stars, a haven where new beginnings took root in the universe's eternal dance. As the ship approached, the nebula revealed itself in a brilliant display of color and light, a celestial nursery where stars shimmered like newborn gems amid swirling clouds of cosmic dust. The sanctuary itself was a collection of floating isles, each one a vibrant oasis suspended in the nebula's luminescent embrace. Mira could feel the awe-inspiring energy of the place, a hum of creation that resonated with the very essence of life. The ship's descent was gentle, guided by unseen currents toward an isle that glowed with an ethereal light. Upon landing, the crew was greeted by the Guardians of Starseed, a community of beings whose forms seemed to blend seamlessly with the nebula. Their skin bore iridescent patterns that shifted like molten silver, reflecting the light of the stars they tended. The Guardian Elder, Solara, stepped forward with a graceful nod, her presence exuding warmth and wisdom. "Welcome, travelers of the cosmos. You stand upon ground sacred to the dance of creation, where the seeds of stars find form and purpose. What brings you to our sanctuary?" Mira, captivated by the palpable energy of the sanctuary, replied with sincerity. "We seek to understand the origins of the stars, to learn from the processes of creation and renewal." Solara smiled, her eyes gleaming with the light of distant suns. "Then you shall witness the symphony of the stars, the resonance of life that binds the cosmos. Come and let the sanctuary share its secrets." Guided by the Guardians, the crew explored the isle, where crystalline pools mirrored the constellations above, and ethereal flora pulsed with the rhythm of the nebula's heartbeat. It was a landscape designed by the cosmos, each element a note in the grand symphony of creation. As they ventured further, Kieran was drawn to the stories etched within the sanctuary's very fabric. "Each star is a chapter in the universe's eternal story," he reflected, his voice filled with wonder. Together, they compose the history of all that was and will be. Jin, inspired by the sanctuary's harmony, studied the intricate balance of elements that gave rise to the stars. "The Guardians have mastered the art of nurturing potential," he observed, fascinated by the delicate interplay of forces that shaped the starseed. Their journey led them to the Chamber of Genesis, a place where the starseeds were cultivated in an embrace of light and energy. Here, the Guardians tended to the nascent stars, guiding them through the stages of transformation, until they were ready to take their place among the heavens. Within the chamber, the crew witnessed the birth of a star, a moment of quiet transcendence as the nebula's energy coalesced into a radiant sphere. It was a sight that spoke of infinite possibilities, the promise of new life unfolding before their eyes. Solara, sensing the crew's awe, shared her insights into the universal cycle of creation. Every star is a seed of potential, a reflection of the universe's will to expand and flourish. In nurturing these seeds, we honor the cycle of birth and rebirth, the essence of existence itself. Moved by the sanctuary's wisdom, the crew engaged in their own reflections, contemplating the parallels between the starseeds and their journey, a testament to the limitless potential that lay within each of them. As a token of their shared experience, the Guardians gifted the crew with a fragment of starseed, a luminous crystal imbued with the energy of the nebula. It shimmered with the light of distant suns, a reminder of the sanctuary's teachings and the promise of new beginnings. "Carry this with you," Solara said, her voice a gentle melody. "May it inspire you to seek, to grow, and to create as the stars do." With hearts full of gratitude and minds alight with the knowledge of the sanctuary, the crew bid farewell to the Guardians and the celestial nursery that had enveloped them in its embrace. The Starbound Venture ascended into the cosmic expanse, the echoes of creation resonating within their souls. The starseed sanctuary faded into the tapestry of the universe, yet its light and wisdom continued to guide their path among the stars. The journey was a celebration of life's potential, a reminder that each new beginning was part of the universe's grand design. And as the crew ventured forth, they carried with them the understanding that every star, every life, was a vital contribution to the symphony of the cosmos, a promise of endless possibilities that awaited discovery. Part 12. The Oasis of Whispering Sands. With the echo of the Starseed Sanctuary's symphony still resonating within their hearts, the Starbound Venture charted a course toward a realm known as the Oasis of Whispering Sands. This enigmatic place, nestled within the Seraphine Desert on the planet Zafira, was reputed to hold secrets carried by the winds, messages from the universe, inscribed upon grains of golden sand. The descent onto Zafira was like entering a dreamscape. The desert stretched endlessly, a vast ocean of shimmering dunes that rippled like liquid gold under the sun's gentle caress. The air was filled with a warm, tranquil breeze that seemed to sing with a chorus of distant voices. Mira, entranced by the serene beauty of the desert, guided the crew as they ventured toward the heart of the oasis. The sands shifted beneath their feet, creating patterns that whispered of ancient truths and timeless stories. Awaiting them at the oasis was a community of desert sages, wise and gentle beings, draped in flowing robes that mirrored the hues of the desert itself. Their eyes were bright and knowing, reflecting the warmth of the sun and the depth of the sands. The head sage, Zephyrus, greeted them with a smile as radiant as the desert dawn. "Welcome, travelers of the stars. You have come to a place where the sands speak with the voice of the cosmos. What wisdom do you seek within these whispering dunes?" Mira, inspired by the promise of untold stories, replied, "We seek to understand the messages of the sands, to learn from the truths they have gathered across time." Zephyrus nodded, their gaze gentle and wise. "Then walk with us, and the winds shall reveal the secrets they carry, for those willing to listen." Guided by the desert sages, the crew journeyed into the heart of the oasis, where the sands seemed to come alive with the breath of the universe. Every gust of wind painted ephemeral patterns that danced across the dunes, each swirl a fleeting glimpse into the tapestry of existence. Kiran, captivated by the layers of meaning hidden within the shifting sands, listened intently to the whispers. "These sands are like a library, each grain a keeper of knowledge," he marveled. "Together, they tell the story of the stars and beyond." Jin, fascinated by the desert's unique energies, studied the interaction between the sands and the winds. The desert sages have discovered a way to interpret these natural forces, to read the language of the universe written across the earth. Their journey led them to the heart of the oasis, a sacred space where the sands gathered in harmonious spirals, each curve echoing the contours of the universe. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, and the voices of the ages were clear and resonant. In this quiet sanctuary, the crew engaged with the sages in a ritual of listening, a meditative practice that attuned their senses to the subtle vibrations of the world around them. As they embraced the stillness, the whispers of the sands transformed into a symphony of insight and revelation. Zephyrus, sensing their understanding, shared the core tenet of the oasis's wisdom. The sands remind us that all things are transient, yet each moment leaves an imprint upon the universe. To listen is to understand the interconnectedness of all existence. Moved by the oasis's teachings, the crew reflected on their journey, recognizing the parallels between the desert's whispers and the echoes of their own experiences, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the pursuit of knowledge. As a token of their shared journey, the desert sages gifted the crew a vial of golden sand, each grain a storyteller in its own right. It shimmered with the light of the sun, a reminder of the oasis's lessons and the wisdom found in listening. "Carry this with you," Zephyrus said, their voice a gentle breeze. "May it guide you in your endeavors and remind you of the stories that bind us all." With hearts full of gratitude and minds enriched by the voices of the sands, the crew bid farewell to the oasis of Whispering Sands. The desert's embrace receded into the distance, yet its warmth and wisdom remained with them, a guiding light on their journey among the stars. The Starbound Venture sailed onward, its crew united by the whispers of the desert and the harmony of existence. They ventured into the cosmos, seekers of truth and connection, inspired by the stories carried on the winds and the infinite possibilities of the universe. Their journey was an odyssey of discovery, a testament to the beauty and mystery of creation. And as they sailed into the vast expanse, they carried the understanding that every whisper, every story, was a vital part of the universe's grand tapestry, woven with the threads of time and the promise of endless exploration.